Good day and welcome to School as High School. This is our first day in the bootcamp, and very excited to know that you're watching this video. It says a lot about your character as a person that you want to try things out and you're not skeptical to go for something which might sound controversial. So, as you know me, this is Chidizi Clayton Sipara, and I am the founder of School as High School, which is the group that you're in. Um, so today I'm just gonna be taking you through how I came to be me and you know how I came to be promising you something like or build apps without knowing how to code. One thing that we know is that if you are actually going to be building apps, that means you have to be very, very good at coding, you have to be very good at knowing these complicated stuff. But through my life, I got to see how this narrative was changing from, oh, you need to spend years coding to, man, how about you just build it right now just because you want to? So today I'm going to be showing the evidence of what I've been able to achieve so far using AI. Now, I've been with AI since okay, let me say I got very interested in AI since last year around December. Then I logged in. I've tried all these other things. I've been into trading. I've been into everything. But when I found out the capabilities of AI, that's when I was like, I am not looking back, you see. And yeah, and ever since then, it has been an amazing journey because I've seen how this skill has transformed my life from someone who knew nothing to someone who is actually deploying apps that business is actually using. So, yeah, I'm going to be taking you through that. Let me just fix this for now. Okay, let me do that. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that. So yeah, this technology. So yes, as we continue, the first thing that I was able to build with AI, first of all, I've built Android apps. So in my school, I was in second year. I'm still in second year. They teach us how to build Android apps using this software called Android Studio. And I've always found it difficult and challenging to really write the code and be able to do those things. And last year, towards December, I discovered the fact that you can actually, what do you call it? You can actually use AI to write functions for you, to write these complicated stuff for you, and you get the results. So that's when I was like, okay, there's potential in this. And of course, AI back then was not that good. It was just yeah, it was just there. So this year, that's when I started my real first project, and this was actually a website for my friend's youth ministry. This is my friend. Yeah, we've been friends since last year, and when I discovered that you can use AI to do these things, I was like, hey man, what if I try to build you guys a website using AI? So that's when I got into it. I think it took me about 3 weeks. And just to give you heads up, I knew nothing about the languages that I was using. There was HTML, there was CSS, there was JavaScript, all these complicated stuff. And if you don't understand what those are, it's okay. I am in the same boat. So let me try and show you the first website. It's for a ministry called Disciples Union. Just to give you a quick background, this is a ministry in Limpopo where they actually they're a group of young people who are really passionate for Christ, preaching the gospel and, inspiring living which is surrendered under Christ. I hope I presented it well. So this is the website. As you can go through it, as you can see, there's a picture at the back, redeeming souls through Christ. This is my first website ever, and this is my this was my biggest achievement because I hadn't done anything that I can say, okay, this is good. And then, yeah, there's buttons, as you can see. This is director and this is Katleho. It goes, cool stuff. I edit pictures and I was just going. I was just going. And then, there are cool buttons all around, things like WhatsApp us. So if you do press this, it's gonna take you to the WhatsApp inbox. Also contact us. All these things they do work, I promise. If you click the Instagram button, it's gonna take you to Instagram and you can see their Instagram page. Same with Facebook. All these things work. And then this is me right here, putting my own details. I'm like, do you need a website? This website was lovingly crafted by Clemens Collection. Contact me at. I'm trying to to create connections. So put the banking details here for anyone who wanted to donate. So this is the home page. There's the about page, which I called our story. Here it's just explaining what they are and what they do, the mandate, the mission, and the vision. They are redeeming souls through Christ. In case you didn't know, I am a believer and yeah, I love Christ. Our core aims, you see, all these cards, I was amazed when I started generating these things with AI. I was like, wow, this is crazy because I never thought you could design something as beautiful as this. And design this and there's these cards, everything. I think it's beautiful. I don't know what you think, but yeah, look at these cool things as you move along and yeah, there's these pictures as well, and then there's what they believe. This page is quite long. I think spent a lot of time in this page because there was a lot of content. What they believe, the Trinity, it goes on and on and on and on and on. The list doesn't end. Our guiding principles, love and respect. And I was just going through this. So the technology that I was using to build this was DeepSeek and Claude AI. So maybe some of you have heard of DeepSeek, which is a new AI from China, and then there's this one called Claude. So Claude is quite good at generating code. So I used it mostly to generate the code for the website. But so design, I used DeepSeek. And yeah, cool stuff. There's the gallery page. As you can see here, you can see the baptism videos and image of this video as well. Yeah, I think this was their picnic. I think yeah, that was their picnic. There's community outreach, baptism, members, and yeah, this was my first hands-on project where I was just doing stuff. By the way, I knew nothing, but I was determined. I was like, you know what, we're gonna do this thing and we're gonna finish this website. So yeah, this was the website that I built, and there's this card here. You can come and you can submit your application for if you wanna join their ministry if you're interested. Yeah, that was the first thing that I built. Now, I want to tell you about the technical stuff, what I used, as in, no, let's leave those for now and focus on the fact that we are building something. And the second thing that I built, guys, so after this website, that's when I saw the potential of AI. The fact that I can actually move from being um, someone who is building websites to building like bigger things such as apps to help businesses. And around that time, that's when I actually sat with my friend from last year, still my friend. But yeah, the guy was like, "Hey, bro, I want us to start an AI business." And at that time, I had convinced myself that I actually want to start an AI business, but we didn't know what to do. So we came up with an idea like, okay, let's build this for your uncle. We can help him run his business. So let me show you. This is the landing page right here. With my friend from last year, we're like, okay. Oh, he came to me and he's like, hey, bro, I want us to start an AI business. I don't know if you're interested. And by that time, I was deep in AI. I had good research. I was like, you know what? Let's do this thing. And I trusted the guy. So I was like, you know what? This is the perfect guy for this. We can do something. But we didn't have an idea. And that's the one thing that you should know. Just that ideas will come as you go. So that's when we started building Craftali. Now I was using some technology which I'm going to tell you guys about as time goes, but this was built completely using AI. That's not what I built. This is just the landing page. Let me show you the real app and the real deal actually. Let's go to sign in and okay, this is the sign in page. So I'm going to give you details so that you can come here and be able to log in and exploit yourself. Let me see. Okay. And why? I showed you guys my password. That was just part of it though. So okay. I hope that's the right password. Yes. So this is the app that I built. It's called Craftali. This app, let me just tell you a bit about it. It is designed to help supplier businesses or manufacturing businesses to be able to manage orders that come to them. You got what I'm saying? So it has two sections. There's the suppliers portal and the customers portal. Now, a customer is able to make an order and automatically it goes to that supplier. Now, first when we were building this, we're like, oh, let's build this for your uncle. But as time went, I was like, wait, we can actually build this for every business out there. We can actually build this for everyone. You get what I'm saying? So the relationship here is that a supplier has his own or her own customers, a factory where they produce toilet paper. Now they deliver to shops, they deliver to hotels, they deliver to all these different kind of businesses. But one thing for sure is that the customer will make an order and they will receive that order. It could be through WhatsApp, it could be through email. But the problem with that is that way of ordering is not guided and a lot can be lost. You can lose orders on WhatsApp, you can lose a lot of stuff. So that's why we build this system here. In this system, every order that comes to the supplier will go through this. So let me just show you quickly how the app is. Just in case if you think this is for laptops, it's not just for laptops, it's for everything. A phone or a laptop. It's all it works for all. Okay. Good afternoon, Clayton Business. This is the name of your business, and that's the date, of course. Quick stats: the total orders that have been made to this supplier so far, all time, and then you have the pending orders, and then you have the recent order total. Now, just to give you an idea, when this customer called Bandishes, this could be Zamazama shop, it could be anything, making an order to this supplier here. The order is gonna show here. First of all, you have the date, and then you have the name of that company, as in the customer company. And then you're gonna have the status, and then you're gonna have what the total. And what you can do is view the order. You can come here and you can view the order. It's okay. This is what they ordered, and also there's a status history here. Yeah, it goes on. There's an address. I didn't have an address for this one, but yes, there's an address. So the logic here is that a supplier will get an order. When the order comes to them, they're gonna view the order just like this, and they're gonna see the address. They're gonna say, okay, Umanando shop just made an order, and in this order, what they're looking for is this and this and this, and this is their shipping address down here. You get what I'm saying? Which is cool stuff. And the supplier will come and say, okay, let me actually update the order because I've seen it. Maybe we're delivering it. They can add a message if they want to and say update status. Now it has been updated to shipped, as you can see. Now there's a whole page where you can manage orders, complicated stuff. But yeah, the supplier can also create an order on behalf of the customer. And as you go here, you can generate invoice, you can confirm payment, you can do all these things. So for example, let me do this, Control Shift plus I. So yes, a person can be able to generate invoice for this business. They can add a message to that invoice if they want. Otherwise, this is how the invoice would look, by the way. You can see there's a logo, there's everything. Cool stuff. Now let me move on from the orders page. Yeah, the orders page is where you just manage everything properly. You can filter depending on what status. You can search. Now there's also plans here, which okay, you are in a professional plan. In this plan, there's 100,000 orders every month. Now this is a new month, is the first. That means you have not made any order so far. Now you can go to manage products. A supplier can add products, new products, and they can add the image of that product and everything like that. Cool stuff. You can delete, you can edit, manage all of them. Now, because this is the professional plan with this, there's what 40 products in total. You're only allowed to add 40 products. So you can see that it's arriving. Now it's at 35. That means this person might have to what to upgrade if they want. If they want to upgrade, they can go to the enterprise plan. That's where they can see everything. Fine. You have the statistics page. Cool stuff here. Hey guys, yeah, this is cool. This is kind of my own AI system, which okay, it detects okay when it comes to this is less than this is less than this, display this message. As you can see, there's a recommendation. Your business is stable. Look for opportunities to increase growth through new products and markets. So it gives you a good recommendation. Then you have business summary. Let me just move this here. No, it's not gonna work. Business health summary, also tracking how the business is going. Then there's a forecast. This one is based on your previous orders. If you are doing super well, then that means the forecast is actually going to be very high in that manner. And then you have your revenue growth, then you have your order growth and customer growth. These are actually real data that are being tracked. It's okay. This is how the business is going, the number of customers this supply is adding, the monthly expenses, there's expenses as well. And yeah, it goes on. You can get your best customers here. For example, you have the high value customers and you have the occasional ones. Now you can see which product is top performing in the products that you're selling. You have nine of those and it goes on. Now you can see which product is really being sold a lot. This gives you a good idea which okay, this is what I must focus on. And then there's a daily order frequency. Now this tracks the number of orders that are being placed every day for like a whole 80 days. As you can see, this is from the 1st of June up until the 30th of June. Now, when you come here, you can see that this day there was the highest number of orders, 12 orders in one day. That's hectic. Okay, and then you have the top products performance. This one compares the products versus the revenue. So for products like this, where you can see that okay, you've sold 500 units, but you're only getting this much money. You know that I think I need to increase the price in this thing. But for something like this, where you know that you've sold very few units, but you're getting a lot of revenue. I mean, this product, that actually you should focus on this one. So, okay, it goes on. There's the sales forecast. There's a moving average for those who do trading. So, this is the real history. This is the forecast. Now, you see, it's predicting until the 31st of June. And then there's a quick summary here, and it labels it as regular business. This is not always going to stay the same, it changes. So, this app has everything for the supplier. There's manage customer page where they can view details of this customer, where they can set credit terms. It's okay, this is how much you're allowed to owe, and the recent orders of this customer and the queries that they've placed. So that was just a quick, um, yeah, a quick run through of the app that I built. Now, this took me 2 months, and by the way, this app actually has like 300,000 lines of code, and I have not written a single line of code. Like, I don't remember typing this function will do. No, 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 no. This was written completely using AI. Now this can house a million people. It was built to scale, you see. So it has users now. People are actually using this. A few people who are testing the app, they're recommending, it's okay, let's change this. But people are actually using this, and that means moolah. Of course, people are gonna pay for this. It's a monthly subscription. And if you know your uncle who runs a supplier business, a manufacturing business, or they have their own maybe juice brand, man, tell them to hit Shirizi Clayton Sipara, because this business is meant to solve those problems. No longer orders through WhatsApp, no longer all those things. And by the way, there's email notifications automatically. Yeah, expenses, profile. Yeah, this is, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot happening. I think after that, what I can show you is this app that I just built. I started building this yesterday. So the real reveal and the real access to this, I'm gonna give you guys the access to this app at the end, when I know that, yeah, you guys already have the skill. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want you guys to, I don't want to treat you like babies. You see, I want to teach you so that you understand, and then as time goes, that's when you can like start using tools like this. So this app was built for you, and it's beginner friendly. It was built for people who don't know how to code, built for people who just want life easy. Why make life hard? So let me just take you. Otherwise, that was just a quick tutorial on how the app actually works. And It's a cool app because now you're gonna be able to build with just telling it your ideas. It's gonna generate the prompts and everything like that. And after that, you will simply just go and build. I'll show you guys this app properly as time goes. I know that what do you call this? I know that some of you want to use it now, but it's okay. Um, I'm gonna release it as time goes. But yeah, today I was just showing you what is possible, everything that is possible with AI. Just to give you, just to take you back, I don't know how to code. I don't know. Okay, I do know how to code, but yeah, I'm lazy to code. So most of these things I just use AI, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use AI to be able to build the best, the best apps. And the future is limitless. For example, the Craftali app, the one I showed you for businesses, that app is complex. I have not even showed you 50% of the app, by the way. It's quite complex, but with AI, everything is possible. So I want you guys to tune in. Tomorrow I'll be teaching you these steps and how to go about it. Thank you and hope you enjoyed the first session.